Hello and welcome to today's practice, which is all about releasing the tension that builds up in the tops of the shoulders, in the chest area, and in the neck. Now, this is a problem area for me, so I am going to be showing you all of the things that work best for me when I wake up with a crick in my neck, or when I just feel, usually in the afternoon, that I have been holding my shoulders like this all day long and I just need a little quick relief. So I hope this helps you too. Before we get started, please make sure that you have handy 2 blocks if you have them, or if you don't have blocks, you could just use like a rolled blanket or a yoga mat. That would work just as well. And have a yoga strap handy, or a belt, or whatever you have around your house that would work just as well. Okay, and let's just jump right in. So first release is, I like to use 2 blocks. I like foam because they're a little bit more comfortable than the more rigid cork or bamboo blocks. So here's the setup. 1 block can be at its medium height, and the other one, you can keep it at the same height, or you can put it down a notch. I like it this way. This block is going to be for your shoulder blades. This one is going to be for your head. So you may need to adjust a little bit as necessary. And then you're going to turn around and just put the bottom tips of your shoulder blades onto the first block, and then rest your head on the second block. Okay. You can do whatever you like with your arms. I like to kind of make mine go out to the sides like a cactus. And then keep your knees bent and your feet on the floor. Take a moment to adjust as you need. This doesn't feel quite right to me, so I'm gonna lift up and change things around. I'm gonna lift my head up another notch. And then this just feels really nice. So take a few breaths right here. P.S. If you didn't have a block and you're using a rolled mat, you would put the rolled mat long ways underneath your shoulder blades. We'll take 5 full deep breaths together. Breathe in through the nose. Feel the breath go all the way down to your low belly, and follow it all the way back out. Let your eyes soften and close, and just experience the shape for a moment. Just be here. Let your face soften. Let your jaw soften. Feel the heads of your shoulders just drop down and toward the floor, your chest expansive. Maybe after a few breaths, you feel like you could lower that head block, so go ahead and do that. Maybe you want to play with reaching your arms up and overhead. The idea here is to find a position that just feels good in your body, and then be there and enjoy it. Good, stay put, or maybe just turn your head slowly to one side, back to center, and slowly to the other side to just kind of notice any tension that you might feel in your neck. Really messes up your ponytail too, but that's okay. Good, take another big breath wherever you are. If this feels really good, feel free to pause the video here and just stay here for a few more breaths. Otherwise, you're going to roll to the side and come up to a seated position. All right, that's my first go-to for tightness in the shoulders. My second go-to, if you take my classes at all, you've done this a million times, but that's because it is just kind of the best. So you'll take your strap, undo the windiness of it if it's wound up. And the strap will now go to that lower tip of your shoulder blades behind your back. And then straps come forward and they go over your shoulders like a backpack strap. And then from there, you crisscross the straps and fold them forward. From there, you crisscross the straps behind your back and just lightly pull them forward and down a bit. So let me turn around so you can see what that looks like from behind. Okay. And I just want you to sit in a comfortable seated position and take a moment and close your eyes and just feel what it feels like for your shoulders to be relaxed away from your ears. Find that slow, steady, full deep breath again. Make sure you're not holding onto the strap too tightly. We don't want to create more tension by holding the strap. Take a big breath in through your nose. And then exhale, let the right shoulder fall to the right ear. Breathe into the left side of the neck. Stay here or start to turn your chin toward your shoulder a little bit. That just gets into a different part of the neck. Take another big deep breath. Good, and then inhale, lift your head back on top of your neck. Take a big breath in. Exhale, left ear comes toward your left shoulder. Breathe into the right side of the neck. Keep gently guiding those shoulders down and away. Keep pulling on your strap very gently. Relax tension in the jaw. I always have to remind myself to come back to that simple little release over and over again. That little bit of awareness makes a big difference. Take a big breath in. And then let your chin drop toward your shoulder if you did on the first side, and it just gets into a different part of the neck. Good. Let the strap go. Lift your head back on top of your shoulders and move the strap off to the side. Good. All right, we're gonna sit up big and tall in our comfortable seated position again. Inhale, reach your arms wide out to the sides, lift them up and overhead. Interlace your fingers, press the palms away, and just be here for a moment. Take a big breath in. And then with an exhale, press your palms forward around your back. Feel your scapula move away from each other and let your head drop. Take another big breath in here. Good. Maybe there's a little shimmy of your shoulders from side to side as you get into different places in the back. Good. Inhale, lift your arms up, lift your spine, lean back just a little bit. And then let go of the hands, bring the hands behind you. Good. Drop your shoulders down, maybe do just a couple little shimmies, roll one shoulder, roll the other. Good, shake them out. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, bring your right hand in front of you, left hand behind you, easy, gentle twist. Take a big breath in, lift your chest. Exhale, maybe there's just a little bit more room to twist. Good, inhale, reach your arms up and overhead again. Go to the other side. So left hand in front of you, right hand behind you, easy, gentle twist. Good. And then we'll do a couple just moving from side to side. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to your right. Good, 1 or 2 more times at your own pace with your own breath. Maybe you take the twist a little deeper by reaching your front hand to the opposite knee. One more to each side. Follow your breath. Let your breath be your guide. Good. Come to face center when you're ready and come onto hands and knees. Take just a couple breaths in your cat and cow. So inhale, lift the chest, pull your shoulders back. And exhale around the back, look in toward your belly button. Maybe you take it into what we like to call a creative cat and cow. So from there, you start to just wiggle your hips from side to side, roll your rib cage around. Whatever your body is asking for in this moment is what you do. Just stay connected to the breath. Stay connected to what you need right now. Good. Come to a neutral position. Reach your right arm out to the side. Inhale. And then exhale, thread it underneath. Bring your right shoulder to the floor. Bring the side of your head to the floor. Pop up onto your left fingertips and start to turn your chest upward toward the ceiling. Take a breath or 2. And then you decide if you want to stay here or bring your left hand to your sacrum or your right hip and open up through the chest a little bit more. Good. Undo your twist. Maybe do a little wiggle. And then when you're ready, inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, thread it underneath. Bring the shoulder down into the floor. Bring the side of your head to the floor. Pop up on your right fingertips and turn your chest upward. And then stay here, or your right hand can come to your sacrum or grab your opposite hip. Pull gently that right shoulder back and open up toward the ceiling. Good. Undo your twist. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back. Come into a downward facing dog just for a couple breaths. Let your head drop. Feel your shoulders wrap slightly. And just take a minute, shake out your head. Yes and no and maybe. Good. Walk your feet forward. Keep feet pretty wide. Interlace your hands. Bring the hands to the base of the skull. And now is where you just get to hang like a rag doll. So just let your head be heavy. Let your arms be heavy. Let gravity pull everything from your hips all the way down to the crown of your head, down and toward the floor. So it's tractioning out your spine. Tuck your chin in just a little bit so that you're tractioning your neck as well. Sometimes I even use this as an opportunity to give myself a little bit of a rub, the tops of my shoulders and the sides of my neck. Good. Let your hands flop to the floor and come back to a comfortable seated position. Good. Feel free to do this practice anytime you feel like you need a little extra release through the shoulders and the neck. Linger longer in the poses that feel good, and I hope this helps. Namaste.